All right, Siroda. Well, let's go on to our next destination. Say, how'd you get that TV to go off?
Well, Mr. Davidson, it seems that obviously the batteries in the remote were bad. So I guess we didn't think about just pushing the power button on the TV.
Wow.
Finally, that television is off. Get me out of this thing.
Wife, I don't know why you're going through all this. We're going to go ahead and beam you out of the TV, but you need to try to come back. I think this is really not a good idea. You're trying to steal somebody's DNA. Why do you have to have her DNA anyway?
Because I don't feel pretty. I don't look pretty, and I know I need to be looking like the women down here on Earth. I want to be a pretty woman, and I don't want to be walking around here looking like a zombie. That's it. Get me out of this box. Now! Step 1 is accomplished. Now for step 2. Time to follow subject and gather DNA.
Dexter, I believe I have my answer. It sounds exciting, but to a person like me, I don't know. I mean, cover your back, that's no problem. I can do that with style. But I don't know if the lifestyle is going to become addictive.
Well, it hasn't for me. It just helped me become more of who I am today. As we all know, every decision we made up to this point has brought us to this point in time.
Of course it has, Mr. Davidson. I'm a doctor, remember?
Yeah.
Doctors have privileged information, and we know everything. So there you have it, Mr. Davidson. There's nothing new you can teach me under the sun, but I would love to become a part of your whatever the thing you were talking about last night, because we don't want to say what the name is because people may be listening.
Wow, you catch on very quickly. Well, I guess it's time for your training, right?
Yes, Mr. Davidson. I will train with you. I will be your right-hand girl, or right-hand woman, or left-handed woman. I don't know which hands you like, really. Anyway, we're getting off on a tangent here. I'm really happy to be a part of whatever you're involved with this thing, and be a secret agent of whatever we're supposed to be. Save the galaxies and the world. And like I said yesterday, it sounds like fun.
Yes. Yeah, blurb. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Well, Mr. Davidson, have I been a bad girl?
Yes, you have. But what does that have to do with this application?
I'm like, my bad.
Yes, we can. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. See you in a little bit. Out.
So what happens? Do I get some kind of uniform or something?
Sometimes. Sometimes. Now I need for you to get up and go into the ladies' room, and you'll find a pair of sunglasses there. Did you put them on and come back?
Yes, sir, General Davidson. But do I have to call you sir now, or? I think it's cute.
No, 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 sir, no.
Well, hello, ma'am. How are you today? My name is Dub Queen.
Hello, Dub Queen. I'm Dr. Siroda Williams. I'm pleased to meet you. Right now, I'm on the way to the ladies' room. If you'll excuse me, please.
I just happen to be headed that way, sugar mama. Hey, look at here. Look like somebody left a pair of their glasses.
Excuse me, ma'am. Those are not your glasses.
Well, I don't understand what you mean. You were not in here, but the glasses were in here first. So I think losers, keepers, finders, whatever.
I really don't think you want to go there with me today. What's your name again? Dub Queen?
Oh, do you have to get that feisty about it? You know what? Keep the glasses. Okay, we've already recorded a voice sample. Next thing we need to do is go ahead and take a picture with the cell phone. Send app to cell phone. Enter. Okay, and then when I take the picture, we will swap the DNA.
Well, before we get started, just want to let you know how much this really means to me. And I'm glad to have you on our team. Okay, you ready to get started?
Yes, sir, Mr. Davidson. Shall we do a toast first?
Yes, here's to Siroda, Dr. Siroda Williams, a new comrade in the galactic forces of galactic goodness. That's just our pet name.
And may this be the start of an enhanced relationship. Dexter, I love you.
I love you, boo.
I know I'm ready now, Mr. Davidson.
Yes, I'd like to thank everyone for coming this morning. And also, I also want to make an announcement that we had a good time at our cookout yesterday. All of y'all that didn't get enough to eat, hey, guess what? You can't blame me. All right, with that, we're going to hear from our group here. And after that, we're going to hear from a message here from our speaker of the day. God bless.
Go.
Well, Uncle Bling, how's it going today, sir? It's going great, Original. Really going great today. It's good to see you. Well, let's get right down to business. You know, we like to take care of our health and everything, so I think our first story is going to be on Candida. That's Candida. It's called Candida overgrowth. Have you ever heard anything like that? Yeah, that's some kind of fungal thing, isn't it? And fungus kind of runs all over your body, something like that. Am I correct? Yes, sir. You are correct. It's caused by bacteria imbalance, believe it or not. Well, continue. Well, I put up this article, and it says you might be wondering, what on earth is Candida? Candida is a fungus, which is a form of yeast, and a very small amount of it lives in your mouth and intestines. Its job is to aid in digestion and nutrient absorption, but when overproduced, Candida breaks down in the wall of the intestine and penetrates the bloodstream, releasing toxic byproducts into your body and causing a leaky gut. This can lead to many different health problems ranging from digestive issues to depression. The weird part about it is they say that the GMOs, the corn, actually causes that too. Yeah, we've covered corn in the past, the GMO corn, and causes the bugs that eat it, causes their bellies to explode, and now it's doing the same thing with the people, causing us to have what they call gut leak. And some people call it, you know, they think it's like anal leakage, which they talk about on the potato chips, back of the potato chips bag. But actually, this is leakage where it goes through the intestinal walls into your bloodstream and into your other organs. That sounds like some nasty stuff. True that, true that. So how do you get Candida overgrowth? The healthy bacteria in your gut typically keep your Candida levels in check. However, several factors can cause Candida population to get out of hand, like eating a high diet or a diet high in refined carbohydrates and sugar, which feeds the yeast. Number 2, consuming a lot of alcohol. Well, some people do. Number 3, taking oral contraceptives. Now, I didn't know about that one. It's supposed to keep people from having babies. I didn't know it's supposed to mess up your digestive tract, and I guess, well, we've covered some other things where oral contraceptives mess up a whole bunch of things. They just throw your whole body out of whack. Body out of whack is correct. Also, eating a diet high in beneficial fermented foods like kombucha, sauerkraut, and pickles, or living a high-stress lifestyle, and taking a round of antibiotics that kill too many of the friendly bacteria. So you got the friendly bacteria fighting against the bad bacteria, and there's always a war going on in your gut. Well, my gut feelings is that all this is headed in the wrong direction. Let me continue with the 10 common Candida symptoms. See, we have symptoms for that. So if you have these symptoms, it is possible that you have Candida. Let's say you have, number 1 is skin and nail fungal infections such as athlete's foot or toenail fungus. Number 2, feeling tired and worn down or suffering from chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia. Or if you have digestive issues such as bloating, is that why America's walking around with all these big stomachs? Constipation or diarrhea. That lets you know something's wrong down south. Down south is right in more ways than one. Also, if you have autoimmune disease such as Hashimoto's thyroiditis, rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, lupus, psoriasis, scleroderma, or multiple sclerosis. And if you have difficulty concentrating, like poor memory, lack of focus, ADD, ADHD, and brain fog. Or if you have skin issues such as eczema, psoriasis, hives, and rashes. Man, this is getting nastier and nastier. How about irritability, mood swings? Here's another thing. This is interesting. It also causes vaginal infections, urinary tract infections, rectal itching, and vaginal itching. You can also have severe seasonal allergies or itchy ears, or a strong sugar and refined carbohydrate cravings. Gotta have the donut. Gotta have the donut. Gotta have the donut. Come on now. Let the donut go. Put down the donut. Okay. Back away from the donut. Man, what is the world coming to? We can't even enjoy our favorite foods, man. What's wrong with the donut? Well, people, I'm trying to tell you, it's full of some bad stuff for you. The sugar, you got carbohydrates, all that stuff in the donut. And how can something so soft and fluffy put on so much weight on people? That's what I don't understand. It's like you eat like a donut and gain 10 pounds. What is that, a fat pill? I think they call them fat pills. What they call them? Fat pill. What they call them? Fat pills. Fat pills is right. Then you got to get that coffee to go with it. I think we need to move to the next story. I think we covered this one enough. What do you think, Original? I think. Let me think. Let's see what this next story is. Let's do something a little more interesting. I agree. We don't have enough time to cover all this stuff, really. There's so many interesting things to cover. But that was interesting enough. A lot of this stuff I didn't even know. Well, we know necessity is the mother of all invention. Here's a man that feeds his dog using Twitter. Says proved 30 years old. It is proven by a 30-year-old IT consultant named Nat Morris. Nat Morris spends a lot of time working away from home and isn't always able to feed his 4-year-old Toby by hand. As a result, he rigged up an extraordinary way to feed his border terrier, Toby, a sweet treat or a tweet treat that whenever Nat sends a message to @feedToby, Toby gets snakes through automatic snakes. They got snakes on here. It's actually supposed to be snacks through an automatic food dispenser. They need to proofread this stuff before they put it on the air. Yeah, it does kind of read. I'm thinking about. It does kind of read weird. Say when a message is sent to Feed Toby, it is received by a mini computer known as a nano microcomputer. It is linked up to a little motor taken from a household printer, HP DeskJet 500. I knew those printers were good for something. When a mini computer receives the message, the buzzer goes off and Toby comes running over under the tube under his feeder contraption. When the motor comes to life and pulls up a trap door, it releases a serving of food. The doggy treat then comes down the tube into Toby's food bowl. When a digital camera then takes a picture of him and sends it back to Nate on Twitter, so he knows Toby has been fed. Man, this guy's pretty good, isn't he? Yeah, dogs are smart, but they do come with one drawback. They don't speak English very well. Except for that one dog goes, I love you, I love you. And it says NOC, the white beluga whale, amazed scientists by talking like a human. It said a recent study uncovered that the beluga whale had the ability to mimic the sound of human speech. Wow. He mimics the sounds of humans. I'd like to hear that. There's a little link here. He sounds like. Now, I wish we had more time to explore this, but I think, guess what? I think we're out of time, Uncle Bling. We need to do a half-hour show one day. Yeah, I agree, man. As B.B. King would say, let the good times roll. You're right. Till next time, this is the original, and I'm Uncle Bling. Peace. We out. come.